Dear students, today we are going to start with Chapter 9, Internal Trade. Let's start. First is, what do you mean by trade? Trade refers to buying and selling of goods and services for earning profit. That means whenever we are purchasing or selling the goods or services with the main motive of earning profit, that means we are conducting trading activities. So buying and selling. Now the question is, what is internal trade? Whenever we are buying or selling the goods or services within the geographical limits of the country, within the boundary of the country, it is known as home trade or internal trade. The another name for internal trade is inland trade or home trade. And in internal trade, all the payments for goods and services are paid, made or received in the country's national currency only. That means whatever payment we have to make, whatever payment we have to receive, we are going to receive or make the payment in the home currency of the country only, country's national currency only. And within the country, goods can be sold anywhere in the internal trade. Manufacturers or the traders need not to pay any custom duty, any import duty on the goods, because goods are being used for the domestic production. Only goods are meant for domestic production, and they are produced for consumption in the country only, in the same country only. So there is no need to pay any custom duty or any excise duty on these goods. So this is internal trade. In simple words, internal trade means trade within the boundaries of the country. Now is features of internal trade. We have already covered the features and the meaning. It has 4 features. First is buying and selling of goods and services takes place within the country. That means all the goods and services will be either sold or either purchased within the boundaries of the country only. Whatever payments we will be making, whatever payments we will be receiving, that will be in the home currency only. There are either no formalities or very few formalities that we have to be completed by the traders. And next is various local modes of transport. We can use various modes of transport like road transport, rail transport for transferring the goods from one place to another. So these are the features of internal trade. Then is types of internal trade. Internal trade is of 2 types, wholesale trade and retail trade. We have already covered this topics in the meanings in the chapter number 1 only, but now we are going to do in detail in this chapter. So internal trade is of 2 types, wholesale and retail trade. Let's begin with the wholesale trade. What is wholesale trade? Wholesale trade means the trade in which goods are sold in large quantity. It is that trade in which we are purchasing or selling the goods in large quantity. The person who carries on wholesale trade is known as wholesaler, who purchases the goods from the manufacturer in large quantity, in bulk. That person is known as wholesaler. Wholesaler purchases the goods directly from the manufacturer in bulk and sell them in small lots to the retailers, and he acts as a middleman between the manufacturer and the retailer. Wholesaler is a middleman or link between the manufacturer and the retailer. Then are features of wholesale trade. First feature, bache, wholesaler act as the link between producer and retailer. Producer need not to go directly to the retailer. With the help of wholesaler, producer will provide the goods to the retailer. Wholesaler deals with the large quantities of goods. Wholesaler are generally specialized in one line product. Whose wholesalers जो होते हैं बच्चे, they deal with one particular type of good only. Like if there is a wholesaler of crockery, he will be dealing in crockeries only. If there is a wholesaler of clothes only, then he will be dealing in clothes only. So wholesaler, they are specialized in one line product. Wholesaler of stationery will be dealing with the stationery only. Wholesaler has to invest large amount of capital in maintaining stock of goods, because they have to purchase the goods in bulk. So they are supposed to maintain the good stock of goods. For that, they have to arrange for the storehouses, or they have to arrange for the place to keep the goods, warehouses like that. So they have to invest large amount of funds also. Generally sells goods in small lots to retailers and generally does not sell to the ultimate consumer. Usually wholesalers purchases from the manufacturer and provides the goods to the retailers only and in small lots. They do not directly deal with the customers, and the margin of profit for wholesaler is low, because sometimes they work on the commission basis also. And wholesaler is the first intermediary in the distribution chain that comes after the producer. First is producer, main और जो है option producer है, main chain में जो है subject है. After producer is wholesaler, the first middleman between wholesaler, between producer and the customer. So he is the first intermediary in the distribution chain. Now we will be doing services of the wholesalers. So services, wholesalers provide two types of services: services to manufacturers and services to retailers. So now we'll start with the services to manufacturers. First is facilitates large scale production and economies of scale. Economies of scale means benefits of operating at a large scale, benefits of producing goods at large scale. So wholesalers help the manufacturer to avail these benefits because wholesalers are purchasing goods in large quantity. Because of that, wholesaler has to produce in large quantity. So ultimately, by producing goods in large quantity, they will be getting the benefits of scale. They buy in bulk quantity, because of which manufacturer need to produce in bulk, and they are getting the benefits of large scale production. Then is helps in marketing function. Wholesalers employ sale force to each retailer located in the far concerns of the country. The salespersons of the wholesaler perform the task of persuading the retailers to display and sell the goods at their retail outlets. That means bache, wholesalers sometimes have their salespersons also. What these salesperson do? They contact the retailers. They provide the information to the retailer regarding the product. They persuade the retailer that they should invest the funds in their product, and they should sell their product in the market, and in return they will be able to market the products. They are doing marketing of the product. Then is expert advice. Wholesaler provide information. What kind of information? Regarding preferences, expectations of the customers to the manufacturer. How? Wholesaler will gather the information from the retailer, because retailer is directly dealing with the customer. Retailer will collect the information from the customer, and retailer will provide that information to the wholesaler, and ultimately wholesaler will provide that information to the producer. So bache, he will collect the information regarding products of the competitors, price of the product, etc. also, and he will give suggestions also sometimes regarding what kind of goods are required by the customer, what are the preferences of the consumers. All these things help the producers or the manufacturers to improve their production, to control their production as per the requirement in the market. So they provide expert advice to the manufacturers. Then is storage. They solve the problem of storing the goods from the manufacturer. How? The wholesalers will purchase the goods in large quantity from the wholesaler. तो बच्चे जब वो goods purchase कर लेंगे, then only wholesaler has to keep the goods with it. It is not the duty of the manufacturer now to keep the goods with it. So they will be solving the problem of maintaining the stocks in the godowns. Then financial assistance. They provide financial support to the manufacturer. Sometimes they provide direct cash payment. Sometimes they provide payment at the time of placing the order only, and by this they provide various cash assistance or financial assistance to the manufacturer. Then is bearing risk. The wholesalers deal in goods in their own name, take delivery of goods, keep the goods in large lot in their warehouses only. So बच्चे कहीं ना कहीं they are sharing the risk with the manufacturer. अगर उन्होंने wholesale में बहुत ज़्यादा bulk quantity में purchase नहीं किया होता, just imagine कि wholesaler ने producer से bulk में purchase नहीं किया होता, that means producer has to maintain the stock. अगर कोई theft होता, fire होता, कोई भी problem होता, so all will be borne by the producer only. Now because the goods have been purchased by the wholesaler in bulk in the large quantity, स्टॉक आर मेंटेन बाय द होलसेलर, तो रिस्क हैज़ बीन शेयर्ड. जो भी रिस्क था थेफ्ट का, फायर का, वट एवर बी द रिस्क, इट हैज़ बीन शेयर्ड. Next is facilitate production continuity. The wholesaler facilitate continuity of production actively throughout the year by purchasing the goods as and when they are produced and storing them. That means wholesaler purchase the good immediately once they are produced, and they store them with them only till the time these are demanded by retailer or customer in the market. So they will help the producer in doing the production continuously. These are the services of manufacturer to services of wholesaler to manufacturer. Next is services of wholesalers to retailers. The first service is availability of goods. The wholesaler made goods available all the time for the retailer of different brands. देखो, the wholesalers are specialized in one line product. बच्चे मतलब stationery वाला सिर्फ stationery में ही deal कर रहा है. Food grains we are dealing in food grains only. But these products are of different Brands also, the retailer need not to consult separate person for different brands. Retailer, so they have to maintain all types of brands with them, so they can get all the brands under one only from the one wholesaler only. And whenever a retailer needs the good, he can immediately get it good, the he can immediately get the good supplied by the wholesaler. Then is grant of credit. Wholesaler sell goods to retailer on credit also. Sometimes because बच्चे retailers जो होते हैं, they need not to maintain large working capital. जब उनको goods की requirement होगी, they will place the order and they will get the goods from the wholesaler, and they can make the payment after receiving the goods as well. Then is risk sharing. Wholesaler bear the risk of change in demand, risk of damage in transit, risk of theft, spoilage of warehouse, etc. Retailers are relieved from all such risk because wholesaler is bearing the risk. बच्चे goods जो हैं wholesaler के गोडाउन में पड़े हैं, अगर preferences में कोई change आता है, goods will be returned by the retailer to the wholesaler. So the risk will be borne by the wholesaler only. Then is specialized knowledge. The wholesaler provide the specialized knowledge to the retailer regarding manufacturing of goods, what kind of techniques are used, what kind of features are there in the product, because wholesaler is in direct contact with the manufacturer. So the manufacturer provides all the necessary information to the retailer and to the wholesaler, sorry, and the wholesaler will give this information to the retailer. Then बच्चे publicity. Wholesaler advertise the brands and goods kept with them. How they are going to advertise? Sometimes they do advertisement on their transport vehicle, whichever three-wheeler, auto, tempo, traveler, whatever they are using for their company to transport the goods from one place to another. They are publicizing the product on those products also. They are putting the banners, they are doing painting on their vehicles. As such, they are doing publicity. They are providing pamphlets to the retailers as well. Then is marketing support. Wholesaler perform various marketing functions and they undertake advertisement and other sales promotion technique. जैसे बच्चे अगर if you must have seen the Pepsi company provides refrigerators to the company. Sometimes Nestle, chocolate companies, they are providing refrigerators. Then the chips companies, Kurkure, all these companies, they provide these racks to the wholesalers or the retailers. So they provide various facilities to the to the retailers, for that helps in the marketing the product well. Then is economies of scale. Wholesaler buys the good in large quantities, so he gets a big discount from manufacturer. Wholesaler gets big discount from manufacturer, so they are going to share these discount with the retailer as well by supplying them the goods at the limited price, and the retailers can earn profit from the customer. So these are the services of wholesalers to retailers. So wholesalers are providing two types of services to wholesale manufacturer and services to retailers. Then we have retail trade. What is retail trade? Retail trade, बच्चे, it is the last link, because retailer के बाद there is directly customer, manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer and customer. Then retail trade is the last link in the distribution chain. Retail trade means sale of goods in small lots to the final customer. A retailer buys goods from wholesaler and sells them to the customer. So it is a link between wholesaler and the customer. Basically, retailing the goods does not need any particular, you need not to do all things, you need not to do all the work in a particular place, shop up retailing, but it can be online also. It can be moving from one place to another also, like you can see the hawkers or the vegetable vendors moving in the streets. All they are the retailers only, that they are selling the goods in the houses. So retailing includes selling goods either online also, door-to-door services, through television, on telephone. It can be on any of the mode as well. So retailer, बच्चे, who is retailer? Retailer is a person who deals in goods or services, who purchases from manufacturer or wholesaler and sells them to the ultimate consumer. So what is the feature of retail trade? The first feature, बच्चे, retailer is the last link in the distribution chain. He is the last link in the distribution chain. He sells goods and services directly to the consumer. Then he deals with a variety of goods. Retailer buys and sells a small quantity of goods. He is generally located in the residential area, so it will be for the comfort zone of the customers to purchase the goods properly. He maintains personal relation with the customers because he is in direct contact with the customers. He may contact the customer on telephone, internet, TV, or through his retail showroom as well. And retailer act as a middleman between wholesaler and the customers. So these are the basic features of retail trade. You, if this question will be asked in 3 points, you can explain in your own words. Then we have services of the retailer. Services of the retailers, they are divided in two parts: services to consumers and services to wholesalers or manufacturers. The first is services to consumer. First service is regular availability of products. The retailer makes goods available, all types of goods easily available to the consumer can conveniently buy the goods from the retailer from one place. मतलब एक ही जगह पे आपको बहुत सारे अलग अलग ब्रांड्स के प्रोडक्ट्स भी मिल जाएंगे. So wide selection, there are variety of different types of product under one roof. So he's providing different kinds of brand also under one roof, so the customer will get wide variety of goods to choose from. There is new product information. Retailer, they are in direct contact with the customer. They can provide the information to the customer regarding any of the new product launched in the market, or they can assist the customer also in selecting the goods. Demonstration and after sale services. Retailer provide the services regarding how to use the product, and they also provide after sale services, like it is in the case of TV, washing machine, air conditioners. We need demonstration as well as we need the after sale services for these products. Home delivery, retailers provide home delivery. They have arrangement for the home delivery of products to the customer's place. Convenience in buying, retailers are located in the residential place, so it will make it makes convenient for the customers to purchase the good. Then credit facility, they provide goods to the customer on credit as well. Then we have services to wholesalers and manufacturer. The first services helps in distribution of goods. Retailer relieves the wholesaler and manufacturer from the burden of collecting and supplying small orders to widely scattered customers. That means wholesaler need not to bother. Wholesaler need not to consider each and every customer. His duty is to provide the goods to the retailer only. Now he is going to meet number of customers to sell the goods. Then personal selling. This personal selling is beneficial from retailer point of view to wholesaler. How? Wholesaler are not in direct touch with the customers. Wholesaler are not in personal touch with the customer. तो बच्चे जो ये personal touch का element wholesalers to customers या manufacturer to customer missing है, this can be filled with the help of retailer only. Then enables large scale production. The presence of retailer make manufacturer and wholesaler from the trouble of making individual sales to consumers, so they can focus on the production only. They can only focus on production. Helpful in promotion. Retailers participate in the promotional activities of the manufacturer and wholesalers in various ways, and helps in promoting the sales as well. Collecting market information. The whole retailers gather the information regarding taste and preference of the customer, expectations, demand of the customers, and they provide all this required information to the wholesaler and manufacturer. So these are the services of retailers to wholesaler and manufacturer. Then bache, types of retail trade. Retail trade is of two types: itinerant retailers and fixed shop retailers. Itinerant retailers are those retailers which do not have their fixed shop or place, like hawkers, street vendors. All these people, they are moving from one place to another. They are selling good today in this market, tomorrow they will be at some other market, like cobblers usually you must have seen, or the vegetable vendors, fruit vendors who are moving here and there in the streets, right? Then the other type is fixed shop retailer, those who are having fixed place, जिनकी बच्चे अपनी पर्टिकुलर प्लेस, शोरूम, शॉप, ये सब चीज़ें होते हैं. दे आर कॉल्ड फिक्स शॉप रिटेलर्स. सो फिक्स शॉप रिटेलर्स बच्चे, इटिनरेंट रिटेलर इज नॉट इन आर सिलेबस राइट नाउ, सो वी हैव टू डू फिक्स शॉप रिटेलर which have their fixed place of shape. Then it is of two types: small scale fixed shop retailers and the large scale fixed shop retailers. Out of this, small scale is not in our syllabus once again, and we have to do the large scale retailers. Now begin with large scale fixed retail shop. What do you mean by large scale fixed retail shop? Large scale retailers deal in large stock of goods and purchases goods in bulk. That means they are having lot of stock of different products, and they sell the goods in, they purchases the goods in large quantity only. Main features of large scale retailers are: they require a huge investment, they have large size showroom to sell goods, they are generally located at central place or in the shopping centers or the malls, etc. The numbers of customers visit their showroom. Lot of people visit their showrooms of the stores. These large scale retailers are divided into three types: departmental stores, multiple shops or chain store, and mail order retailing. And we have to cover departmental stores and multiple shops or chain store. So let's begin with departmental store. What do you mean by departmental store? A departmental store is a large retail showroom having a number of departments under one roof. Each department is specialized in one line of product. डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर मीन्स बच्चे एक बहुत बड़े साइज़ का शोरूम जहाँ बहुत सारे अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट्स आर देयर, एंड ईच डिपार्टमेंट हैज़ देयर ओन प्रोडक्ट्स. Each department is like a separate shop with centralized purchasing, selling and accounting. हर department का अपना एक से ऐसे लगता है जैसे it is a separate shop of a particular product. It has its own centralized dealing, sale, purchase, everything is centralized. Administrative activities in the departmental stores are managed by the general manager. The general manager, one head is there for overall department, that is general manager, departmental organization. Then for each and every department we have departmental managers, and the departmental managers report to the general managers. So now bache, what happens in this case is, the basic example is Reliance Supermarket, Easy Day, Big Bazaar, Best Price, Metro. You must have seen यहाँ पे हर product के there are separate blocks, departments बने हुए. If there is eatables हैं. अगर हम kitchen की grocery की बात करते हैं, grocery department is there, crockery department is separate, stationery department is separate. So there are separate departments for each and every product. And what are the features of these stores? The first feature is large size. Departmental stores are in of large size showroom. They need large investment also. Wide range. They have different range of product, great range of product, from low price to high prices or very expensive products also. And they are having different products from different companies. Then departmentally organized, the whole goods offered for sale are classified according to the particular category, and each category has its own department. Central purchases of all the departments are made in one time. That means all the departmental heads will make their requirement slips. They will provide that slip to the general manager, and the general manager will place order in bulk. तो bulk में जब बच्चे हर department का इकट्ठा combine आप order place करोगे तो you will get the benefit of bulk order also. Central location, usually they are located either at the near the residential area or the central place, or usually in the shopping malls. Then we have services. We have eating zones also inside, telephone booth, restaurant, packing facility also, or sometimes free home delivery services also. Elimination of middlemen, because these departmental stores, they directly purchase from the manufacturer and sell to the customer, so there are no middlemen in between. Advertising, they advertise their products on large scale so that they can attract number of customers for their products, right? So these are the features of departmental store: large size, wide range, departmentally organized, central purchases, central location, services, elimination of middlemen, and advertising. Then we have second type of store, multiple shops or chain store. Multiple shops refers to a number of identical retail shops located in different parts of the city. Same types की shops which are located in different parts of the city. They have same out display part. उनका outlay same होता है, layout same होता है, सारा बच्चे जैसा भी है उनका, prices are same, like Bata, like Pricknit, Spot King, or any other brand you can take. All these products are called Liberty, you can say. Okay, so all these बच्चे जितने भी ऐसे shops होते हैं, they are having different identical retail shops होते हैं located in different parts of the cities. These shops are owned and controlled by single organization, like the single company. They decide the outlay of the firm, how to design, how to present the product to the market, at what price the product will be launched in the market. The company will only decide. These chain stores may be established by manufacturers or traders. Establish कौन करता है बच्चे? Manufacturer or trader, no doubt, without the help of the जो भी फ्रेंचाइजी परचेजर होता है बच्चे, उसके बिना ये नहीं हो सकता. बट दे हैव देयर ओन रिक्वायरमेंट्स टू सेटल डाउन देयर प्लेस, देयर स्टोर्स इन द city. In USA, these stores are known as chain stores, and in Europe they are known as multiple shops. So we can call it either multiple shops or the chain stores. The example is Bata shoes. Simple example, Bata shoes, right? Then we have features of multiple shops or chain stores. The first feature is large size. Chain stores operate on a large scale. A huge investment is required to set up identical shops in different parts of the city. If the organization has to set up same kinds of shops in different parts of the city, obviously they have to do investment also. जैसे बच्चे इसमें हम कहते हैं कि usually हम लोग franchisee purchase करते हैं इन products की, इन companies की. So if we are taking franchisee of the company, then also they have requirement. They need minimum place also, and they need minimum investment also. You have to invest that money. That is called huge investment is required. Then specialized in one line. Usually chain stores, they are specialized in one line of product, and variety of that line only is available at all the shops located at different areas. Like Bata shoes, they are dealing in shoes only. A very few variety of handbags is also there. So you can talk about any of the brands, they are dealing in one particular product line only. They are not dealing in any other product line. Centralized purchasing, the goods for all the chain stores are purchased by the head office only. That means they are going to give their orders at the head office, and head office will be purchasing the goods for all the stores. Decentralized sale, but the sales of each and every store will depend upon the caliber of the employees working in that store. It depends upon the owner of the store, or depends upon the employees working in the store, किसके अंदर कितनी marketing skills, and they are selling the product according to that only. Quality, as they are a branded product, their quality is standardized and well maintained also, and customers are quite satisfied, or customers are assured of the quality. Then is elimination of middlemen. Chain stores are generally owned by manufacturers who sell these goods directly to the consumers, so there are no middlemen in between. Then we have uniform prices. The prices of chain stores products, these products sold in chain stores, is uniform. If you will see, the prices of such products are same. If you are going to have Bata shoes from the Bata company or Bata or store, it will be same in this area also, it will be same in some other area also. Then cash sales, or all the goods are sold in the on the cash sales only. You can make payment through credit cards, but that does not mean that you are purchasing on credit. You are making cash payment only to the company, to the organization. So these are the features of multiple shop or chain store. Large size, specialized in one line, centralized purchasing, decentralized sale, quality, elimination of middlemen, uniform prices, and cash sales. Now, bache, you have to do the difference of departmental or chain store. The first difference is variety. Departmental stores have large variety of products so as to satisfy the customers, whereas chain stores are specialized in one line of products, so they deal in limited range only. Then cash or credit basis. Departmental stores offer both cash and credit facilities to their regular customers. Chain stores sell goods only on cash basis. No doubt. The branded, if you will talk about Best Price, Metro, Reliance, they are not going to sell the products on the credit basis. They are taking cash payment from the customers. But बच्चे अगर एक simple normal man ने अपना departmental store खोला, अपना normal shop की तरह departmental store, then they can sell the goods to their customers on credit also. Then location, departmental stores are located in the big cities or in the residential areas, and chain stores are usually located in the supermarkets as well. Risk, there is greater risk in departmental stores because they are dealing in multiple products as well, and there is spread over the stores located in different areas. डिवाइड हो जाता है रिस्क उसमें चेन स्टोर में. देन टाइप्स ऑफ कस्टमर, इट अट्रैक्ट्स कस्टमर्स बिलोंगिंग टू हायर इनकम ग्रुप बिकॉज डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर में लार्ज वैरायटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट इज देयर. सो बच्चे, आप जो भी पर्सन वहाँ शॉपिंग करने जाएगा वो और भी बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स को देख सकता है, परचेज कर सकता है. एंड फॉर चेन स्टोर ओनली दोज कस्टमर विल विजिट द स्टोर हु आर इन नीड ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, because it is a particular product shop. Services, departmental store offer various services like post office, restaurant, free delivery, etc. Chain stores do not offer such services. Decoration, departmental stores have their own ideas of decorating or laying down the store display style, but the chain store has a uniform decoration and display style. Then we have pricing. Prices charged in all department stores are not fixed. Different prices for different departments, but prices charged in all chain stores are fixed, whether you are purchasing in one city or you are purchasing in the other city. Advertising, departmental store advertise in the local city where they are dealing. जो chain stores होते हैं, they do advertisement on the national level. Flexibility, there is more flexibility of operations in departmental stores. They can change their policies according to their local opportunities, and there is no or very little flexibility as policies are framed by head offices, and the organizations are supposed to follow these changes, these policies. They have to follow these policies rigidly, right? Then we have bache mail order retailing, vending machines. This we do not have to do, that is not in our syllabus. Just go through the topic, revise the topic, and take care.